Let's start with your reading, Virgo. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Wow. Okay. All right. The main energy for the reading today is the Two of Swords. There is a decision to be made here, and it feels like a recurring decision, a decision that was already made in the past many times before, but that you keep revisiting for some reason. You might feel that it's the right thing to do, it's the right thing to choose, but then something brings you back to it, making you start the process all over again and potentially confusing you more and more every single time. I hope this time, by also watching this reading, you'll have enough information and insight in order to make a permanent decision. Because let's face it, often it doesn't even matter if the decision is right or wrong. What matters the most is making the decision and sticking with it so that you can move on and keep progressing without being stuck in the same place over and over for too long. But definitely, this is something not easy to decide. So, in the recent past, we see why this is not easy to decide. We have the Sun and the Strength. There was definitely a lot of love, a lot of happiness, and a lot of passion over here, and a lot of ups and downs as well. With Strength, we're always looking into very intense connections, intense feelings, whether those feelings are good or bad. There is great body chemistry, but sometimes we're also looking into codependency, self-doubt, jealousy. What's important to note from these two cards is that this meant a lot to the both of you. And someone ended up messing things up, ended up sabotaging this beautiful situation because they were not able to handle it, not able to handle the intensity of it. Okay, we'll come back to this. Hopefully we'll find out more details about what happened in the past. Now, in the present, we have Judgment and Two of Wands reversed. I see you feeling a little depressed about this at times, not knowing what you want anymore, but also trying to fight this as much as possible. It's not easy to let go of something that meant so much to you. So, first of all, don't be too hard on yourself, Virgo, and don't rush yourself into anything. But the frustration comes also from the fact that when it comes to this, you've gone through all the phases, denial, anger. I think the next one is bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. And now you're just trying to understand what the lesson to learn is so that you can learn it and finally move on. You're trying to give the pain a meaning, a purpose. But those times that you do look back, the vision becomes blurry and it brings up a lot of what ifs, a lot of unfinished business and doubts, things that went unsaid, and overall a lack of closure. We'll see what else is going on in the present that you should know about right now. In the near future, we have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. And what we see right here, it's a couple different things. First of all, you are finding now the strength to say, you know what? I need some time for myself. I need to detach from this, to have fun, to forget about the worries, and then come back to this with a fresher mind. I cannot just let it consume all of my energy and impact me so much while giving me so little. I'm going to really look into this when I'm ready to see also if there is anything to feel sad about in the first place. Because maybe, maybe this is just a story that I keep telling myself, but maybe I don't feel that way anymore. And I think I do, but maybe I don't. That's potentially what brought you to this reading today. A lot of soul searching that will happen soon. But also, this combination talks about a reunion, obviously. We'll have to see at what degree, okay? So let's start clarifying, and let's begin with your recent past. Page of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Do you see all of these wands? We were just talking about all the passion that is in between the two of you. And passion can be very positive and then all of a sudden super negative. It can build castles and then destroy them in a matter of seconds. I have to say though, there was definitely a lot of potential in between the two of you, and you both knew this. That's why you created this very strong bond. And that's why you've taken a major risk with the Fool. You jumped off that cliff feeling that you were doing the right thing. You felt courageous. This love, this passion really motivated the both of you. And you didn't think about consequences. And in fact, the main issue that I see here is that you might have rushed things. It feels like someone pushed to make things happen quick. And the reason being with that 10 of Wands is because they felt like they were going to lose it. They felt perhaps that they were not good enough for it. And they entered the situation with a lack of confidence and a lot of fear, Right here, I see someone who's loving the other person like they're about to lose them. That's always a very dangerous dynamic that eventually brings to destruction, regardless of how much love there is. We see Page of Wands going fast towards a goal. 4 of Wands creating that foundation that felt stable, but that at the first test just came down and it fell apart. So let's now see what's going on in the present, Virgo. Five of Cups, 7 of Cups, oh Virgo. And the Queen of Swords, good, actually very good, 9 of Cups. Listen, I definitely see you going through a lot right now, but there is potential. All I want to say by looking at these cards is you got this, Virgo. You are stronger than you think. You have a very strong mind. Your mind is very, very powerful. In fact, which is your strength and your weakness at the same time. It feels like when you're starting to heal, when you're starting to move away from this 5 of Cups, and when you don't feel the pull from the situation anymore, you feel stronger, you feel better, and you might let yourself revisit certain memories from the past. Maybe you look at certain pictures again, you watch certain videos, you listen to certain songs, and then you're back to it once again. Sometimes only thinking about something is enough to hurt all over again. And you need to understand how important it is to protect your emotional sphere. Your emotional sphere is like your home. It really is. The same way at night you lock the door, you close the windows, maybe you set the alarm. The same thing you have to do for your emotional sphere. You cannot keep letting in dangerous things and not healthy things, toxic thoughts, memories, and then pretend that everything is fine or expect for them to not impact your home. So, very important right here, Virgo. Your mind is strong. Keep it strong, okay? Because you have the potential. You just need to find that within you to know that you got this, Virgo, and that your way out from this constant going back to this is all in your hands, and it's actually just around the corner for you. But what's around the corner for you? Let's see. Let's clarify the near future energy. Knight of Cups. Hierophant. The Emperor and the Five of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Right here, Virgo, you have to ask yourself a very important question. Am I just going on autopilot, or do I really miss this person? Are they really the person I painted them to be in my heart, in my mind? Or were they just a projection of what I needed to see in the moment? Right here, you have to make sure that this person that you keep going back to in your mind, it's not just the idea of them, okay? I haven't really looked into this other person's energy, but just by taking a quick peek, I do see someone who actually, Hierophant, who wants a very stable and long-term commitment with you. And we will dive deeper into their energy next. But the truth is that whatever they feel and whatever is going to come out from them, you cannot wait for that. You cannot hold your breath for it. You cannot just put your life on pause for it, Virgo. You really need to release it. And if it comes back to you at a better time with better intentions, perfect, great. You will see what that is going to be about, okay? And if it doesn't, at least you're not wasting your life away. This really is the time to focus on you. Don't trick yourself in thinking that this is essential for your happiness, because maybe the idea of this is something that can be manifested through someone else, through something else, okay? Let the universe take care of the rest. Just know, I really want to say this, just know that you are loved, Virgo, and that it's going to get easier for you from here on out. This is bringing a transformation, a fast change, and you should definitely not resist it this time, whatever it will turn out to be. It's hard to let go of the control. Trust me, I am an earth sign too, so I completely understand the struggle there. But this is something that you have to do now in order to go back to that happiness. So let's now dive a little deeper into the other person's energy. Let's flip the reading and let's see what's going on their end. What is their energy, intentions, feelings? Why are they still very much present in your energy sphere? And what should you expect in the near future from them? Let's also get out of the situation and see what else you have coming your way in the next few months, Virgo. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Seven of Wands, and this really says it all. Right here, we see someone who, first of all, is thinking, we need to talk. We need to have this long overdue conversation, and we really need to go through what happened and to go through the feelings that were left behind from that situation. Definitely someone here wants to fight for you, Virgo. It feels like right here, this is either them fighting for you or you fighting for yourself. This card is definitely asking you to stand up for yourself, to express yourself. And we all know that for Virgo people, expressing your feelings is one of the hardest thing ever. But right now, this is your time to set the record straight and to just defend yourself and letting this person, but also the universe, know that you're not going to allow certain things to happen in your life, not anymore. Right here, we see someone who is bringing down an emotional wall that they had for a very long time, and that now they have to bring down because there's something behind it that they want you to see. So clearly, we do have some sort of conversation here, communication. Let's see what this is going to be about. Let's start from the Seven of Wands and let's see what you have coming in the near future. Then we will look into their energy and we will look into what else you have coming your way. Ooh, 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands, and Page of Swords. I do see someone here who is opening up their heart and really is saying something that it's going to surprise you, but please don't let it distract you from your main goal. Your main goal right here has to be you putting yourself first, you speaking your mind, and then taking it from there. But first of all, here we see what this person is going to communicate to you. 8 of Cups, 10.